What's up guys, Joeycoin94 today, and today I'll be doing a knife review on the SOG Flash 2. Now, I already started making this video once, but I started going off on a talk about carbide sharpeners because I saw some guy use it on TV because I'm watching UConn Man. So I'm gonna redo this and try to keep it shorter because I don't want to make this video super long. So anyways, let's get the specs out of the way. It's SOG Flash 2 is a AUS 8 steel for the blade, which is basically the type of blade, the metal. There's different things, like there's S30V, there's 154 cm, there's 440 stainless steel, there's high carbon, there's different types, and basically all that is like a formula. Like, you know, if you're gonna make brownies, you add this much sugar, that much flour, and this much egg or whatever. Same thing with steels. You know, if you want to make AUS 8, and I don't know, this is definitely not going to be the right example, but you put, you know, 50% carbon, 80% iron, 13%, I don't know, nickel, whatever. You get the point. There's basically a formula to make each one of these blade steels. And some are softer steels than others, and basically the balance is that soft steels will sharpen much easier, but they'll also not hold an edge. They'll roll and break and not stay sharp as long in most cases. But some steels are just so hard and so tough that they're really hard to get a nice edge on after they'll stay sharp for long, but once they get dull, it's really hard to sharpen them. So you kind of want one that's in between. I don't know too much about blade steel, so I'm not going to go too much into it because I don't want to give you guys information that's wrong. So continuing, I looked on SOG's site. This is supposed to weigh about 3.10 ounces. It has a glass reinforced nylon handle. Basically means it's plastic, a really hard plastic. It features a piston lock, which basically, I don't know exactly what it means actually, but basically you push it down and close. It does have a locking safety mechanism for the blade, so when that's on, the blade won't open. You know, you can push on and pull on as much as you want, but it won't open. But you disengage that, and all it is a simple flick of the thumb. Once the blade gets there, it will open. So it's an assisted knife, obviously. Basically means as soon as the knife gets to right here, if you have a knife like this in your hand, you can do this yourself. It doesn't have to be the same knife, it could be any assisted knife. Once you get to a certain point, which for mine is right here, it will just open itself, and be careful that you don't nick yourself. This is a drop point style blade, which basically means the point goes like this and then it drops like that. So drop point, flat, drop point. It's kind of a modified spear point because it goes like that to a point, but either way, they come in tanto version, which means it would be more to an acute point. If you saw my review of the CRKT Shenanigan, I showed the SOG Trident Tanto, and I showed the Cold Steel Recon 1 Tanto. You can just look up all these different blade versions. It also comes in a partially serrated. I don't like serrations. You know, the reason I don't like them is because they're hard to maintain, and in the stuff I use my knife for, I don't ever really find a use for them. Like when I'm cutting open a box, you know, I don't feel like a serration is going to help cut a box open, cut tape and stuff like that. It may help you to cut rope in a situation like that, but in my eyes, I just don't like serrations. They're harder to sharpen. On the work sharp, I will be honest, if they're only serrated, like if they're like this, straight on one side, and one side's flat like this, all you have to do is take it to the blade like this, and the serrations are here, and the flat side of the knife is here, and go like that, and it'll get them really sharp, but it doesn't sharpen them. It sharpens them, but doesn't. It's hard to explain. I'll do another video about that if you guys want me to, talking about that. But anyways, I got this back in September. I'm sorry, August 12th, by the way, is when I got this, when I ordered it. So it probably arrived a couple weeks later, or a couple days later. Well, yeah, it would arrive 2 days later because I have free shipping with Amazon Prime. I think this was $50 or $60. You can just look all around online. I would suggest Amazon or Blade HQ or Blade Ops, one of those sites or whatever. But anyways, it's pretty sharp. I've dropped it since I've had it, but I haven't dropped it in about a month on purpose to keep this review more real. And as you can see, there's dirt, or not dirt, but there's sticky plastic and shit from the boxes, from the tape. Yeah, so I haven't sharpened this at all since I got in the house. I haven't dropped it in a while. There's a little bit of play in the blade. It does have a little bit of side to side, which isn't a big deal. I can fix it by just tightening the screw, but then it wouldn't open as fast, or might not open at all if you tighten it too much. especially the assisted part. If it's assisted knives, I usually don't try to dick with the tension. Even a non-assisted knife, I don't really mess with the tension too much. There's a slight, you can probably hear that, slight up and down play, which side to side play isn't that big of a deal because again, that can just be tightened, but up and down play can't be fixed because that's an issue with the lock. So if you have a knife and it's really, you can really torque it and really move it up and down a lot, probably not that great of a deal to use it because it's not very safe. It might mean the lock is going to fail, and then it will close and cut you. If you're chopping something and you hit it wrong, it will close and cut you. But I mean, you can probably bang this like that and it'll be okay. I'm not going to try it because I don't want to, 1, break this table because it's not mine, 2, break the knife, or 3, and probably the most important one, cut my fingers off. Well, I don't think this is sharp enough to cut my finger off, but cut it bad. Damn, I'm getting a sore throat. This sucks. I feel like I'm getting sick. Hopefully I don't. Anyways, continuing. What else? There's some jimping on the back, which is basically just this texturization. It's not the best, not really too functional to be honest, but honestly I don't really care. I don't notice the difference. And again, like Cutler Lever says, and I've said in a couple of videos, you flip your thumb off, you're really not going to cut yourself unless you adjust your grip or really try. It's going to be hard just to hold it like this. If you're holding with your thumb like that, slip off and just cut your finger. You'd have to like drop it down or something. It's possible, but not very likely. It has a little bit of 2 finger troils. They fit pretty good in my hand. If I just take the knife and just grab it, you know, it feels pretty good. It'd probably be uncomfortable to be honest after a long time, and that little safety piece might hurt my finger after a while, but in my line of work, I usually only cut boxes open for about 10 minutes at most a day. And it's usually cut them quick, put it down, take out the stuff, put it on the table or on the cart, cut the next box, etc. I cut them all at once, then I put this in my pocket and take the stuff out. It doesn't matter. But yeah, pocket clip, I can't really show you because I don't have jeans on. I'll do it with my pajama pants. It's a very deep concealed carry, which I like a lot. Not because I don't want people to know I have a knife, but just because sometimes people see that, they'll get scared and then call the cops. I never had the cops call me for a knife before, luckily. But, you know, I'm not breaking any laws by carrying this. You should know your knife laws. You can Google them or whatever. And maybe I'll do a video on knife laws if you guys want me to. But let me sit down so you're not looking at my bird. Anyways, I never had the cops call me on for carrying a knife or whatever before. But, you know, if it did, I really wouldn't break any laws, and I wouldn't be too worried about it because I just explain, yeah, carrying a knife, you know, this is what I use it for, blah, blah, blah. I'm not taking it out, whipping around, flashing it, and threatening people. Some people just don't like knives. But, yeah, some knives, you know, it'll be sticking out like that, and you can see the whole handle. This, somebody can just think that's a pen. Well, you can't see it, but, you know, someone can just think that's a clip of a pen or something. But again, not like I care that they know I have a knife. I really don't. So it opens pretty quick. Let me pause this video, guys. I just gotta get a drink of water, and I'm using my water bottle as a stand. So, see you guys in just a second. Alright, I'm back. Throat's still scratchy. Let's do some measurements real quick. I gotta make this video short, because for some reason I had an issue uploading videos longer than 15 minutes yesterday, and I tried to upload a 30-minute video of my whole knife collection and another video about, I think, fire lighting, and it didn't work. Yeah, about fire lighting. So anyways, the blade length is about 3 1/4 inches. The whole knife overall should be about 8 inches. Yep. Closed. It is about 4 1/2 inches. You guys really can't see that, but you don't need to see it. You can just look up on the site. It gives you the specs, and you can just trust me. That's what the readings are. So, let's get to the best part, the part that everyone likes. At least when I watch knife reviews, the best part is the cut tests. So, just got a piece of plain paper. I mean, it cuts through without an issue. Let's get another piece. Try a push cut, which is basically where you just pick one spot in the blade and just push down. You try not to slice with it like a normal cut. You slice. When I'm doing these cut tests, by the way, I start from the heel of the blade and I go to the tip. With a push cut, you just take it, pick one spot in the blade, and just push straight down. Try to cut all the way through. So it does okay to push cutting. Let's try to do a little curve thing. So I did a pretty good job doing that. That's how you know your knife is really sharp, if you can take it and like carve a circle in a paper like that, almost. So yeah, I mean, you can take it and just, damn, maybe not. Hold on, let me get a better piece to do that with. So you can see there's some little spots that might not be the sharpest, but honestly though, if I strap this up, I don't have a strap with me, but if I strap this up, it'd be just brand new sharpened. It'd be just like it was out of the box sharp. But maybe not that sharp, but just very close to that. So I would definitely recommend this knife for anyone that's looking into it. If you guys are, on the fence whether you want it or not, I would recommend it. And yeah, so guess what that means. Since I did a review on this, it means I need to get a new knife soon. So within this month or next month, I'll probably be buying a new knife. So yeah, that's it guys. I hope you guys like this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Joey Kong 94 out.